Welcome back to Intentional Bonus Mom, StepMom Talk Mondays. This is the summer season series, whichever we want to call it. I'm pretty sure I've called it two different things already. So the summer to me is like the perfect time to reflect on things from the previous, maybe in the school year, maybe the end of the school year, new summer, things that you want to reflect on. To maybe do better or to change or to work on. And so I feel like there is nothing better for reflecting on the school year than the summer, just like the summer is perfect for reflecting on what's happened before, even the summer before. So for me, I've gotten into journaling how things have made me feel, how things have changed, how what I liked about the year before, what I didn't like, what I would change, what I wouldn't change. And then from there I turned them into goals for changing, and goals to make things better. And let's just give an example. So one of my examples is I can't stand I forgot behavior. Granted, I'm one that there's a million things going on in my head and I tend to forget a lot of things. I would say most of mine are like stories or things that's happened that day that I'd be like, oh, did I tell you about that? And they're like, no. I'm like, oh, strictly thought I did. That kind of, which I need to get better on, versus the like, I forgot my homework or I forgot to tell you about this activity. So for me, I have to be more disciplined with myself, which is writing stuff down so I can remember through the day, because somebody will tell me something and I will literally forget. Probably should get that checked out. So one of that is writing down, because it kind of keeps my brain moving and helping. So that's one of my solutions. Two is a natural consequence for children forgetting things, like band concerts, when something is due for school, when something is needed to be picked up. I hate last minute running around trying to find an outfit, trying to find a tie, trying to find a piece of homework. I absolutely hate that. I hate that. So this year is like, hey bud, you got to be on top of it, because it's not my job to keep up with your schoolwork. It is your job. And so nothing infuriates me more than when they're like, oh, well, they've known for a week. And I'm like, okay. So for me, that is consequences now, naturally, to kind of set the year off better and be like, dude, you need to, or ma'am, you need to get your stuff together and take care of that. Also for me is my schedule. So I go from creating my goals to creating my schedule and forcing myself to do things that I didn't necessarily like figure out how to plan. So instead of just wishing like, oh, I wish I could have more date nights with my husband, put it in the schedule. At first, it's going to seem a little ridiculous to put that in the schedule. However, one, it really helps you get excited about it. Two, the more and more you do it, the more fun it is, the more you see like how this works, when this works. That also was a good thing, because I could look at my calendar, I could see what we're doing. The weeks we don't have the youngest are perfect weeks, because it's like, okay, when does the oldest work? Because we can work around that, or whichever, to kind of give ourselves. And then from there we kind of do different dates, like maybe we do a breakfast date, or maybe we do a dinner date, or maybe we do all day date. It's good for the kids and it's good for me, and we started marking that in and making it happen. Also planning ahead, as far as if you need to budget ahead, then as you continue to go, you might think of like bigger things and stuff like that. So it kind of helps. My encouragement for this is start small. Don't try to change everything when you're reflecting. Don't try to be like, oh, I want to change this and this and this, because you get overwhelmed, and then the next thing you know, you stopped and you're still in the I wishing I did versus doing it. So for me, I started small. I wanted to do more dates with my husband. I started writing them in. Wanted to get more disciplined about my forgetting. It took time to always have a piece of paper on me, or my phone. Sometimes I have my phone, so I can write it in my phone. Just the same with, I wanted to read more because I want to be smart. Putting that finding a good book on an app and reading it, and just making that an effort to do and to continue doing, so that I would. And I started small and I continued. And the last one is, don't set the bar too high, because you will stop. Whether it's giving yourself a consequence, whether it's giving someone else a consequence, whether it's looking back at the year and saying, we ran and ran and ran and ran and ran and ran, and I don't like that this year, and changing that. Or we're still gonna be crazy and everything, but what can I do to make it less crazy? That was another thing for me, is meal planning and meal prepping. More likely to eat what I made if I meal prep it and it's ready. So I started doing that. I actually started doing that towards the end of the year, because it helped end of 2018 school year. 2019 school year, because if I prepped everything, then I could just take it and go, and when I was hungry, I just pull it out and heat it up and then eat it, versus like, oh, what am I gonna, because I would get, where am I gonna eat? I don't know what I want. It's already done. And so that was a small goal that continues, and so I started doing that. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you got any ideas, please link them down below, because I'm gonna tell you the truth, I'm always great for ideas on things to change, things to do differently, to make, whether it's a school year, make it better, make a summer better, or make life better in general. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.